Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mina. In this video, you're going to learn how to make this beautiful 3-in-1 bonnet. If this sounds like what you're interested in, please stick around and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started, guys. These are the requirements for making this 3-in-1 bonnet. This is a lycra fabric. You can see it's stretchy. Then I have cream color of satin. This is it, doll face. That's cream color, 1 yard. And here is also satin fabric, 1 yard. I've gone ahead to fold this fabric into two, you can see. So I'll arrange it. Then from this down part, I'll go ahead and fold it again. I'll bring the down part to the upper part as shown. You can see how I folded it, right? Then from this part that do not have opening, you can see, right? I'm going to place my tape from there to mark 14 inches. So guys, here I noticed my camera wasn't recording this part when I was cutting, so I'm going to explain what I did here. I placed my tape from that angle and I went ahead to measure 14 inches. So the previous bonnet I posted on this channel, I made use of 15 inches, so I decided to use 14 for this one. So you can decide to use 15, you can decide to use 14 or even 13. It depends on, it's actually based on preference. Do you get? So I'm using 14 inches to mark round. You can see how I'm placing my tape, right? So after marking it round, I'll go ahead and use my scissors to cut it out. So the next step is to open up the second fabric as shown. I'll go ahead and place this one that I've already cut on it and trace it. I'll be using 1/4 inch to join both of them together. You can decide to use 1/2 inch. So I'll chalk my 1/4 inch round, and after that I'll take it to my sewing machine to sew it round. I'm also going to leave a space that I can use to flip it to the right side. But before then, guys, I want to quickly show you something. Here, if you have watched my previous video on how I made this bonnet, I folded both colors together, then I went ahead to cut it. Then for this second method, I folded one color first. I measured 14 inches and I cut it out. Then I placed the second color on it to trace it out. So if you're using the first method, you will not have anything left by the time you're done cutting both of them. But this second method, you can still trace out one more from it. Let's say you want to make another bonnet. What you have to do is just for you to buy 1 yard of the color that you want to use with this one, the color that fit into the one that is left. Go ahead and use that one to cut out like 14 inches round. Then when you are done, place this one that is left on it and trace it out. You can see here, after cutting it out, you can see there is nothing left. By the time I open it up, you realize that we actually traced the circle from the middle. I hope you understand. So here is it. I'm done stitching it round. I also left an opening where I can use to flip it to the right side. So I'll go ahead and flip it out now. And when I'm done flipping it out, that part that I left open, I'm going to fold it in as shown. Then I'll top stitch on it and give it a nice press. After giving it a nice press, I went ahead to chalk 1.5 inch round. You can see this 1.5 inch is going to serve as a guide on how I'm going to lay my pleat. So I'm going to start pleating it now. You can see how I'm pleating it. When you are pleating it, make sure you are maintaining the same size from start to finish, guys. So just go ahead and do the same thing.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no, you'll never be the same.
Here is how it looks after I was done pleating it. I've gone ahead to cut 15.5 by 10 inches from the lycra fabric, the one that is stretchy. This side that is 10 inches, by the time I fold it together, I'm going to have like 5 inches. The side that is 15.5 inches, that side is more stretchy. What I'm going to do is to fold that side into two as shown. So I'll go ahead and sew it by the 1/2 inch that I left for my stitching allowance. Okay,
but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay.
Here is it after I was done sewing it. The next step is to fold it into two as shown. Just go ahead and do the same thing. Fold it into two like this. So by the time you are done folding it together, by the time you fold it into two, you are going to have 5 inches. So the next step is to place the side that is open. You can see after folding it into two, you can see this side is open. So place this side that is open inside. You can see, you can place it inside as shown. Then go ahead and pin it. You have to make sure you are pinning it above the pleated line, like ½ inch above the pleated line. Pin it ½ inch above the pleated line. And also, as you are pinning it around, make sure you are stretching, make sure you are trying to stretch the lycra fabric. Do you get? And also, the reason you should pin it above the pleated line is because you are still going to follow that line to sew this lycra fabric on it. So we won't have so many lines on our bonnet. So if you don't pin it above that line, by the time you are done sewing it, you realize that some parts did not sew or some parts were actually left behind. Okay.
Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
So I'm done securing it around with my pin. The next thing is to place it on my sewing machine to sew. You can see how I place it, right? So I'm still going to follow that pleated line to sew, and you can see why I needed to pin it above that line. Do you get? So I'm going to sew it now round, following that line. In my previous video, most of you were complaining that it wasn't detailed enough or I did not explain it, like I didn't show how I went about the flipping part. So I decided to utilize this method so it can be simple for you guys to understand and to implement. If you've watched till this point and you haven't subscribed to the channel, hey sweethearts, please just subscribe and like the video. And also, if you are learning anything from this video, let me know in the comment section.
As you fade away, as you fade.
So we are done sewing it, guys. Let me remove all the pins so you can see the final look. So this is the first style. You can see how it looks. So by the time I flip it over, we are having this beautiful style. You can see this is another style and it's looking so beautiful. And if we should flip it over again, you can see, and this is another beautiful look, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please just click on the subscribe button and also like the video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.